And hello everybody, welcome back again to the Midnight Channel. This is Kuro, and today I'm bringing on our list PlayStation 4 just reached their 5th anniversary, so congratulations PlayStation. You had a long run, good run so far. So in order to celebrate the special occasion, it's been a couple of days now, I know, but I just want to mention 5 games that I think really put a good benchmark or a good spot on not overall on gaming, but also on the console. Really push forward PlayStation, especially during this console generation. So let's get started. Okay, so at number 5, Persona 5. Persona 5 came out, I would say 2017. That was expected for a lot of people, but a lot of people that didn't know about it really like it. The game came out really good. To me, it was my 10 out of 10 game of the year that year. And it really brought a lot of new aspects to the RPG gaming. Some things like the style, the music, the UI, pretty much a lot of stuff that they did was done right, and I feel like that really set a benchmark for future RPGs and JRPGs, because they make a lot in Japan, and the ones over here too. So yeah, I feel like they set really high expectations for future games in the franchise, but also many RPGs. Now we have some stuff to look at, to compare to from then on. So at number 4, I have Bloodborne. So Bloodborne is made by From Software, I believe, same people as the Dark Souls game. I like Bloodborne a lot. Whenever it came out, I remember playing every night. So they play exactly the same as the Dark Souls games, but I believe one of the things that sets them apart is the way that it plays out. The way the weapons work. It's hard to explain unless you see it happening and everything, but it was different. It was different enough to feel unique, and I feel like that's what they did right, because then Neo came out, which is also on my list here, and I'm just gonna actually put both of these two together here. Neo also did a good job. Neo also came out, I believe, for the PC, so I'm not including it on the PlayStation list that I'm doing right now. But I feel like that they did enough to change the formula a little bit. So I look forward for another Bloodborne 2. I'm very excited. Hopefully someday it'll happen, maybe for the PS5, maybe at the end of this console generation, but I'll look forward to see more of that coming up. And so number 3, we have SpiderMan. SpiderMan came out recently. I believe is the most recent PlayStation exclusive game that come out this year. And what can I say about Spider-Man? It was amazing. It was great. They did a good job of making just all the characters, but Peter Parker and Spider-Man just felt so good. The game does make you feel like Spider-Man. Everybody said that, and I feel like this set the benchmark to how superhero games should be done, because this was done right, and I'm very excited to see future DLC and maybe future games from Insomniac and maybe other publishers that will be working on Marvel games. I did make a video about that, but I do think that this was an excellent game, and it did set a point for next games moving forward on that genre. Right, so at number 2, I have Uncharted 4. So Uncharted 4, and then its little sequel that they had there. Basically, that's the thing about Uncharted is it looked great, it played great, and I know it had CD effects and everything, but overall I feel that the game was a good ending to the series, and overall I feel like the game looked great. And this didn't come out this year or last year, it came out 3 years ago already, and the game still looks amazing. I mean, it was probably one of the best looking games of this generation, and it was 3 years ago. PlayStation does a lot of things right, and I think this is one of the things that they did right with this game. Hopefully there might be another sequel later on down the road. I feel like they should leave this one a little alone for a while, maybe focus on other games like I'm sorry, other games like The Last of Us, which I believe that it is coming out, The Last of Us 2, and I'm very excited about that. Naughty Dog, hope you have a trailer soon, because I am very excited to see when is that coming out. And at number one, of course, we have God of War. God of War was a good example of how to reboot a franchise while doing a sequel, and they did it right. It played great. Everything felt fresh and innovative, and I feel like that was the way that you're supposed to do a remake slash refresh of the series. They did an amazing job with all the characters. Atreus is my new favorite. Kratos was unexpectedly so charismatic in this game. Not charismatic in the same of charisma, but you get to learn so much about the way that he felt and the way that he feels now, and that's something that you didn't see much on the previous God of War games. It was mostly about anger, but there's so many more emotions in this game, and I believe that this game did set a good example of how to make a sequel slash remake, refresh of the series. That's exactly how it should be done. But yeah, these are my 5 games that I believe mark PlayStation 4 cycle. Good job, PlayStation, you've done a good job so far. Good job, Sony. Hopefully you'll end the G generation with a bang, and hopefully the next generation will have excellent games as well. But yeah, this is just a really short video. I just want to talk about some of the games that I like on the console. And yeah, if you like the video, click like and subscribe. I do like Nintendo, and I do like Xbox games as well, so I'm not having a preferential towards PlayStation. It just happens to be PlayStation anniversary. When Xbox gets one, I'll make one, and when Nintendo gets an anniversary, I'll make one as well. Well, thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll see you later.